Hey everybody, this is Mike with the One Stop Co-op Shop, and today I'm doing a preview of Conquest Princess. This is one that was already on GameFound, I think, but is having another campaign, I believe, on Kickstarter. It's a 1 to 4 player challenging crisis management game with a wacky theme, but let's get in and do a full solo playthrough, and I'll have some thoughts at the end of the video. And as always, we get no compensation for our coverage. We just want to help you make an informed decision. And if you like the content on the One Stop Co-op Shop, consider supporting us through Patreon. You get early access to our videos and exclusive videos every month you can't see anywhere else. You can also listen to our podcast for more reviews and discussions, or join the conversation and say hi on our Discord. So the theme of Conquest Princess is pretty bonkers. It's kind of like Star Trek meets Sailor Moon, the old anime show. And there's also some hints of a Zoolander, the Ben Stiller movie in there, and lots of other things. Basically, you're like time-space agents on your spaceship, the Tiara, but you also have a giant robot called the Conquest Princess, and you're fighting a fashion overlord, and you use like fashion accessories to make your powers work. I don't know. It's all a bit goofy, but the gameplay is ultra challenging. I fully expect to die horribly in this playthrough, and this is the most straightforward, simple scenario. There's a whole bunch of them, so yeah, you'll see how it goes. But the basic idea of each scenario is you're going to have multiple battlefields or battlegrounds where you're doing stuff. So in this one, you've got the Tiara, your spaceship. You can move around, fight off enemies that will be popping up on these spaces. And then also you can activate the different stations to achieve different effects. Then we've also got the Mechapede, who from its multi-heads are going to be dropping these little goo things here. And we need to go down to the planet, shoot them, and they'll be like moving all over the place. Try to get these dice that are on them. This scenario is won by dice, by the way. I'll say that in a second. And trying to stop their goo from piling up. Then the scenario also uses the Space Invaders-esque invader board. These guys will be slowly coming down by flipping boards and pushing everyone down to match. They'll also be blasting the surface, and if they come down too far, then we'll also take some damage with our danger level. So yeah, you need to kind of be managing all of these things at once. If you let any one get too far away from you, then you'll lose. And all those boards have those little dice you might have seen, and for this mission, we're trying to recruit our pets that have disappeared. So there's 4 of these pet cards up here, and what will happen is we can get the dice that are on these various boards, like this one here, by shooting the enemies, or if it's on the board, just by taking a move action in its space. And we're going to be able to put them on this mission board. The first die we place has to be on the bottom row, and then we can build out orthogonally adjacent to a die we already have. When we get a full column, we'll unlock a pet. When we get a full row, we'll get a one-time bonus. When we get all of them, 5 times 4, 20 dice on there, we win. I have not accomplished that yet. Like I said, this is a tough game by design. But yeah, we'll see how we do today. And to kind of get into the nitty-gritty of turns, at the start of each round, except for the first round, you're going to resolve an event card, which are pretty much all bad. And generally, if your ship is in good repair, this is the comms station repair status, you'll be able to pick from one of 2 cards. If your comms is damaged, you'll only have 1 card to pick from. And if you are heavily damaged with your comms, then you won't even know what the cards are at all, and you'll just have to blind draw the top card each round. But each of these cards will have something happening with each of the battlegrounds. So the invasion will do something. Some people will pop up on the Tiara. The Mechapede will do something. Whenever you see the skull, that means they're attacking and extra bad stuff is happening. And then after you resolve that card, in player order, starting with some kind of first player, which you have some choice of each round. And by the way, in solo, you control all 4 characters. So you always have the 4 agents in play. But you get to take 4 actions, sometimes 5. You can move around, you can shoot at things, you can activate things, engage, I think it's called. And then this will be getting modified, like as you miss with attacks, the tokens come over here and you can kind of mitigate your luck with the bag. I'll mention that in a second. You'll also get these power cubes. They can give you a 5th action in the turn. But yeah, so each player is generally going to take 4 actions in some kind of order. And then you'll reset everything. You'll do another event card for player turns, another event card, back and forth until you lose or win. Winning, I already mentioned, comes from filling in the mission board. Losing is related to these power-up cards. These are fashion upgrades, so they are ways that you can permanently upgrade your characters, make them stronger. But additionally, whenever something bad happens and you can't prevent it, like the enemies get too far down on that invasion board, or the Mechapede drops too much of that goo, or one of your people gets hurt when they have no armor to block it, then you have what's called a disruption. Your ship has a danger level. This is the main way to adjust difficulty for the game. And you're going to trash, disintegrate, it's called, that many cards from the power deck, and then add a new token. So the danger keeps on increasing. Next time you would disintegrate 3 cards, next time 4 cards. And if this deck ever completely runs out, you run out of fashion, I guess, then you lose the game. So basically, if you aren't keeping all of these balls in the air at the same time, then you're going to lose. But also, if you upgrade too much, that can affect the amount of time you have to win as well. And final thing, then we can get going. I mentioned a bag. There's a little bit of a bag building element in here. So you have, you start out the scenario with some gray X or white X misses, some critical misses where you also take some damage, and mostly hits. These blue ones are the most common. And as you're attacking things, you'll be putting the tokens actually on them. And there are many ways to get these things back. If you get a miss, though, then it actually goes on your player board, but you can lock it in and get a bonus for doing so. So you can kind of like make the bag a little bit better for a while. So yeah, some interesting things there. You can also like add tokens from the stations. We'll get to all of that as we play, though. So let's jump into the pet rescue scenario for Conquest Princess and die horribly, I'm almost certain. So for the first round, I can freely choose who the lead agent is going to be. I'm going to go with purple. Each of them has a special power. Their, what is this called? Like their core suit fashion, I think. So for purple, they have an interdimensional shell. Their agent space is treated as a teleporter, which means they can freely bring people to their space when they teleport, and they can engage to activate the teleporter wherever they are. So they're kind of like your Scotty, I guess. But yes, I can now take 4 actions with them. The move action either moves you or moves something in your space. Like that's how you pick up a dice. Shooting, we're not going to have to do right now because we're on the ship and nobody's there. And the big thing about engaging a station or like activating your location is that it ends your action turn. So you want to generally try to make that the 4th thing you do so you don't waste actions. So let's start out with a move for purple, because they've got a 2 purple die on their space, so they can pick that up, because that's kind of the natural die to start with. So now we can build out in any connected directions. We can get a purple 3, a red 2, or a purple 1, but we have to go from this one now. I couldn't get like the purple 4, even though it's also on the bottom. I have now started and locked in the purple 2. And then I want to grab all the dice on the tiara, I think, first. So I'll send purple here for another move action. Another move action to pick up this red 2. So that gives us a lot more options for where to go next. And then I think purple is going to engage for their last action. And I want to show you how the teleporter works, because this is one of the most important stations and abilities in the game. So first of all, you can only engage if you are on a teleporter space, which normally in the TR would only be right here with the teleporter. But because of purple's power, they can teleport anywhere. And importantly, they don't have to teleport themselves. This is more somebody activating the teleporter, not necessarily using it on themselves. In this case, they're going to use it on red, and red can now go to anywhere that has a teleporter icon. So purple could send red to the teleporter. Or, as I want to do in this case, I want to bring the fight to the Mechapede early. I'm going to send red down here to the only teleporter space on the Mechapede's board. You are limited to only moving on the ground here. And then when you shoot, you can shoot vertically in your column. And the big thing on the Mechapede board, besides just getting dice, is trying to kill these heads, because those are the things that make goo, so we can make this board way less dangerous if we can take out 1 or 2 of those. So I don't know if it'll be possible, but I'm going to try to get red to take out that head this turn. I have a little bit of a long shot plan for that. Now, additionally, whenever you go through a teleporter, you get some fast fashion, which is generally a single-use cool item. Each item has a equip spot. There are 4 per character. And they actually have these boards to slot them in with, but they're making them smaller in the final version. I didn't have room on my table. It's not like a giant game, but to set it up for solo for recording, where everything's like kind of easily shootable with the camera, that's definitely taking some space up. But anyway, yeah, fast fashion. So in this case, it says disintegrate. Your next attack draws 2 and resolves both tokens. Wow, that's actually pretty good for red. Now, alternatively, you can throw away a fashion on your turn to get one of these power cubes. I mentioned earlier that power cubes can be used to give you a 5th action for a turn. But also, if you get 4 power cubes and then take a specific order of actions that's indicated on your character, you can Sailor Moon it up, do a transformation. You get a more powerful character ability for the rest of the game. You get a one-time cool bonus effect. Lots of fun things happen. So, you have to kind of balance using the power cubes for extra actions and then saving them to transform potentially. But either way, yeah, I think red will definitely be using this to blast the wormy worm in a second. But that was it for purple. When they engage, their turn would have been done anyway, but it was also their final action. All right, so next is blue. I'm just going in kind of a clockwise fashion here. And this one's pretty important for my plan. I said I wanted to shoot this head, but you cannot shoot an enemy that has a die on it unless you are allowed to place that die. Otherwise, your shot automatically becomes a miss. And currently, I'm pretty far from being able to place a blue 1 unless I can get a green 2 and a green 1, or green 2 and a blue 2, or red 1 and a green 1. But hey, look at this. We have a blue 2 and a green 2. So, even though it is not the most efficient way to do things, I'm going to have blue. Oh, well, hold on. First, I should look at blue's power, Slipstream Mesh. As a starter ability, players can only use one starter ability per turn. Take a power cube from the Titans. So, yeah, pretty awesome ability. Blue just gets a free power cube every turn. So, they're usually the first one to transform. But yes, I'm going to move a die. In this case, the green 2 with green here, because I can't place the blue 2 yet. And whenever you get a green, you get to flip the pet above and see whose it is. So it can be equipped by either of these two characters, in this case, green or blue. And for them, if they get the Furious Hamster, it'll make critical misses also be hits for them, which is pretty darn cool. Because usually a critical miss misses and also does damage to you. Now it would do damage to you, but still hits, so you basically never miss. But to actually get the hamster, we need to get a blue 2 and a purple 2. Then we could equip it to green or blue. And again, when we get all the pets, when all 20 spots are filled, that's when we win. Okay, and then blue's got 2 actions left. And yes, this is the inefficiency. We're going to move another die. That gets us this 2 blue. We are very close to our first pet, although actually I'm looking around and there is literally no 2 purple anywhere on the boards. The main way that new dice show up is from the invasion flipping these boards, because they're going to have, oh, there it is, extra die values coming up as we go. But all of that lets red go, and red's power is Rage Plate. Their first hit with this core suit, or sorry, their first attack action with this core suit each turn, they draw 2 tiles and choose one of them to resolve, which is perfect for red. He's going to move. And oh, no, actually, he's not going to move. Because I do want to shoot the head, and boxes underneath block, you got to like shoot through already hurt sections. But with the Mechapede, whenever you shoot a space, it slides the indicated row in the indicated direction. So what I want to do with red is shoot this thing, hurt it, and then move here and get the clear shot on the head, the first head. So we're going to try that. So that's a shoot action, and because this is red, this is their first shot of the turn. So they're going to get a draw 2, pick 1. There's a hit and a miss. That was great. So we'll use the hit, and the miss goes back in the bag. And the wormy, squirmies over there. Then red's second action, move. Red's third action, attack. The question is, do I use my Bifrost Blaster Bangle? So if I got 2 hits, I would hit this guy and that one, which doesn't really do much. If I got 1 hit, I'll definitely, yeah, I guess I don't want to miss, right? So let's go ahead and disintegrate this. It is taken out of the game. I'm going to draw and resolve 2 tokens, whatever order I like. Ooh, okay, so we got a hit, which is going to defeat this head for now. Some of the events will regenerate the heads, which is terrible. We also get the 1 blue, which because of our other actions, we can actually place, yay. But then we get a critical miss. So this goes above the action that we took to get it. And that matters because next turn, we can either put that back in the bag, or we can lock it with our action token there, which means we get 1 fewer action that round, but you get a power cube for free, which could be a 5th action, so you don't really lose an action. And then also, you lock this token for a turn, which means nobody will draw it, and then it has to go back in the bag the next turn. So missing is sort of rewarded in some ways in this game. But anyway, also when you miss, you take 1 of your armor plates and it gets damaged. If you have to take damage when you have no armor plates left, that's another disruption that's going to burn those power-up cards, make the danger level go up, make you lose the game pretty quickly. Okay, red will move for his last action, because he wants to grab this green 3, which we can hold. Now, the negative of that is that when this head drops his goo, it's going to land on red, which means he'll take a damage, but the goo won't get placed. So red will have no armor plates left, but that's okay. There's a station on the tiara, the Mendery, that you can engage with to fully heal. So we just have to make sure red gets teleported back up there after he's, finished playing with the Mechapede. Okay, and last to go this first round is green. With their smart armor, their first engage action does not end their turn. And something I have not taken advantage of yet, because I guess I'm not smart enough to do it, is that if you are in the same space as somebody else, you can use their fashion with their permission. So if anybody else was in the same space as purple, they could teleport. If anybody was in the same space as blue, they would get a free power cube at the start of their turn. But yes, big thing for green here is that they can engage a space, they can activate it, and then still do some other stuff. So what do I want to activate here? I could send green over to the invasion. So the invasion, you can still shoot up at people, and then again, they're going to be coming down and shooting at you. If you're in one of these planetary defense spaces, you can't be hit, but you also can't do a regular shot up. Instead, if you do an engage action, you shoot double, kind of like the same way that red just did their little special power. So green's kind of extra good being on the invasion space because since they're first engage each round and then end their turn, they can get like double cannon usage going sometimes. So sure, let's have green move here. Pick this up for a move. We've got all the dice from the tiara, although we have nothing in the 3 range, so we can't pick up any 4s yet. And then green will engage the teleporter. Got what I want to do. I could go over here and get a 3 purple, and then that green 4 is right there, but we need to get a green 3 first to be able to actually grab it. Oh, which is actually right what red is on. Okay, so yeah. I just got to make sure red goes first next turn. Okay, so purple or green, sorry, will end their move over here. I don't need to double shoot with engage at the end of the turn because I don't really care about killing these guys yet. This one will get me a free power up when I shoot them. And important to note, a big way to get your hits back is they'll just sit on these spaces forever. If you hit every single space in a given row, then it gets flipped over and all your tokens come back to the bag. So that's like a way to defeat a whole bunch of these guys and send them back packing before they all come down and destroy you. And whereas the invaders will eventually flip back, for the mechapede, they don't have a mechanism to heal themselves. So like if you destroy an entire row, you just take it out. And if you destroy a row with a head on it, that head can never regenerate again. But at the same time, you have to remember winning the game here is about getting dice, not about killing all these things. So if you go too hard on the attacking, then you might not have enough time left for the actual winning the game. All right, but now we're done the action phase, which means we're done the first round entirely, and we got to pick our new lead agent. I think I'm going to make it red because I want to grab that green 3 I mentioned. And yeah, I think maybe red can grab that and then maybe get teleported back to the Mendery to heal. That's what I'm thinking at least. But first, we get no free lunch anymore. We got to resolve one of these events. So we've got Rivers of Goo. So this one would have the invasion drops. We'd spawn a whole new row of people. We'd spawn 2 enemies on the tiara. The mechapede would drop goo, and then I forget what it's called, but they like kind of shimmy back toward the center with all their tiles. Or more heads, more goo. We would have the invasion move, but not actually drop, so that's way better. Ooh, but on the tiara, we would spawn 2 enemies, and they would attack. So they would blow up the stations on the spaceship, or hurt us if we're there. And then the mechapede would drop some goo and regenerate, so all my work killing that head would be for naught. So now we're going to do Rivers of Goo this time. So first, invasion drop. So we take the one closest to the bottom, we slide everything down, we flip it up, and we place new dice, if any are indicated as they are here. And hey, it's really far away, but that too would get us our first pet. And if, by the way, this row goes up as well, and then they try to drop again when they're already fully dropped, then we'll take a disruption for every alien that's not dead. So you can't let them just like go forever here. Okay, next in the tiara, we've got enemies spawning in 4 and 5. These guys are usually on standees, but we'll just put them here so you can just attack them if you're in their space on the ship. And then finally, the mechapede is going to drop some goo from each head. This head, ow! Red loses their other armor plate. Got to get them out of there. And then this one drops it right there. And when you're in a goo space, the only action you can take is a move to remove the goo. So goo kind of limits your options. All right, but that's it for... Oh, no, never mind. I got to rejigger. There we go. So they just move back towards center because they can get pretty slotted out based on the movement. And that's it for River of Goo. Oh, then it says disintegrate this card. Some events will say this, some won't. And it means that, like, as you go back through the deck, if you don't win quickly enough, the deck will change and I think generally get harder. And then because our comm is at full repair, we get to use our telemetry too and see the next thing. Oh, and here we go. So you have some crisis cards in pretty much all the decks. The second they are seen, not like drawn or resolved, but just like seen anyway, they get resolved and you redraw. So this one says I can either add 1 hit and 2 misses to the crisis bag, or add one of these power-ups. So these are like special tiles that also count as a hit. So a power-up and hit, or add a critical miss. I'm going to do it for the hit and 2 misses. Let's get put in the bag. Okay, then we draw again. And okay, we got a new option here. So we're surrounded. It would drop the invasion again, spawn a ton of people, but nothing with the mechapede. I don't really like that, but I also don't like regenerating the head that I destroyed. Although I guess if I can just get a clear shot on it again, that wouldn't be too bad. But that'll be for next turn. I'm not going to worry about that yet. All right, and red is first. First they do what's called the lock and load phase. They bring up all their action tokens. And now I have that choice I mentioned. I can bring this critical miss back into the bag, or I can lock it for 1 turn. And in so doing, earn myself a power cube. And yeah, we're definitely going to do that. And I'll decide if I want to use the power cube for a 4th action or just have 3 actions this turn. We'll see how it goes. So first action will certainly be a move to grab the 3 that I wanted. Which is going to reveal another pet. The turtle tank for blue or red. When you hit an enemy, you also heal 1 armor patch. Man, I wish red had that. We're quite a ways away from getting it. And then what do I want to do for red's other actions? I could move over toward there and get rid of the goo, try to get the purple. But I do think I'm going to teleport red out of here to heal and also maybe help fight on the tiara. So what I'm thinking instead is maybe I just try to kill this bottom row. Because again, if you kill the entire bottom row of the mecha beat, it'll get you all your hits back. And also it makes attacking the head so much easier. Something I didn't mention, by the way, is that there is an engage option on the board, and it lets you pick any row and move it in one direction, so you can set up your shots more perfectly. But sure, for now, let's have red attack here, and this is their first attack of the turn, so they draw 2, keep 1. Those are both hits, and that makes the entire Mechapede slide. And then for my last action for red, I'm going to attack again. I'm not going to use the power cube, I think. Awesome, a hit. Oh, geez, although we don't have room. We'll just slide everything else to the right so that Mike can fit this on his camera. There we go. So yeah, 2 more hits, and the Mechapede would be completely gone from that bottom row. And then hitting that head, if it regenerates, would be nothing at all. All right, so again, red could use the power cube to take another action, but I don't think he needs to. I'm going to teleport him back to the tiara this turn, I believe. Okay, and that takes us to green. Remember, they're the one who can engage without ending their turn once. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this for a move. And then didn't I? That's right. I want to shoot the green 4. That's what it was. So let's have green attack for their second action. Beautiful. So we blow up that guy and get the green 4. He's going to show us another pet. Cosmic Cat. You may shoot from an adjacent space. Gosh, that's good. So that you don't have to waste as many actions moving. I'd love to have all of those. And then let's see, what is green going to do for their last 2 actions? I guess they could move and do the engage. Wouldn't hurt to get a power up, right? Sure. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, now with this special attack, I draw 2 and resolve them both. Oh my gosh, okay. Whatever order I want, so that's a boom. I got to kill 4 more to blow up that row, and then a power up. So when you do a power up, you pick one of the things that is here, and then you discard the other one, which is bad because you're running through the deck faster, and then you draw 2 new cards. But the action, one of the engage options at the wardrobe station is to put all the discard cards back in the deck. So if you get a lot of power ups, you can still get them back. All right, so what are my options? Buddy Boots us K. When you move, you may bring an agent in your space with you. Feel like a smarter person than me could probably use that really well. Or the Lifter Pack X. Disintegrate. Return X tiles from hitboxes or agents load, where X equals the current danger level. I mean, right now I want all the hits where I have them because, yeah. So yeah, I guess I'll get the Buddy Boots for green. And again, this gets discarded until we use the wardrobe to bring it back. And we got a Neutron, Rack Cycler, and Shock Absorbers. And any fashion item can be thrown away for a power cube. So if I didn't care about those boots, I could at least get a power cube for my trouble. All right, so next up is purple on the ship. And yeah, she's the one who can teleport from anywhere, so I think I want to use her to get red back. But first, let's attack some guys. I got a miss for my first action. All right, no worries. We'll try again. Another miss. Lovely. Well, I just want a last action to rescue red, so I don't mind. Okay, here we go. There's a hit, although I was going to try to kill that guy too. So these will stay on the board, by the way, and you need to use an action to get them back. Or if you activate the comm station, you grab every tile that's on the board back into the bag. So 2 options to do that. And I don't know if I want to lock both of those next turn, but certainly one. But now I'll engage to activate the teleporter. And I can bring red to the teleporter itself or to the comms, since purple space counts as a teleporter space. And looking at the card, I'm probably going to pick next turn. 6 is where one of the guys will spawn, and red has a better chance of killing him. So sure, we'll bring red to the comms with purple. All right, and then finally, blue gets another power cube. But for now, I'm sort of thinking maybe blue wants to go down and help green, because this one, if we're going to drop him again, is going to be certainly our highest pressure of space out of all of them. But teleporting blue would... Oh, speaking of teleporting, did I draw fast fashion for red? No, I didn't. Variable load lifter. Disintegrate to return up to 2 hit tokens for any hitboxes to the bag. Oh, that's pretty cool, especially since we'll have some on the tiara. That was red. Okay, so yeah, I think if blue wants to teleport, they... Oh, they can't really do it, can they? Let's say they could go 1, 2, 3. But then the 4 to teleport wouldn't work. Oh, unless they use a power cube. Sure. So let's try 1, 2. Then shoot 3. Hopefully we hit. Yes, although I'm realizing, yeah, having so many hits on the Mechapede is going to make this less and less likely to hit now. So yeah, somebody needs to go down there and finish that thing off. So maybe I'll send Blue to the Mechapede instead. But yeah, either way, I'm going to move for my 4th action and then use a power cube, one of Blue's 2, to engage with purple teleporting me. I guess I could have gone to the teleport. It's the same thing. Go down here. I just got to wriggle that to the side, shoot that, and then get all the way over to that one, which, oh gosh. Yeah, this is actually harder than I thought it might be. But okay, that's everybody. So going into round 3, we have to pick our lead agent again. And it always has to be the character with the fewest of tiles on their board. So it can't be red or purple right now. We can choose between blue and green. Now let's try green, because I can see them maybe going to help blue with the Mechapede. I'm not sure. All right, we are going to do We're Surrounded. So first we drop the invaders, which means next time they drop, it is no bueno. We would be dead. We're not dead, but take a ton of, well, we might be dead. Okay, there's a 3 purple there. Then the tiara is in a nasty way. Luckily, none of these guys are attacking yet. If they did, it would be certainly not pretty. And the Mechapede does nothing. That part's lovely. Although, disintegrate this card, another seemingly easier one taken out. And let's see if we get a crisis replacing it. Yes. Oh, man. We just add a critical miss to the bag. Lovely. And then we go again. Frontal assault. Okay, so the invasion would shoot, which actually isn't that big of a deal. And the arrow just moves where the cannons are. Tiara attacking, though, that's pretty bad. Oh, but I guess they attack here and even worse. So yeah, I'm probably going to pick that one next turn, which means I really want to try to clear out some of these enemies on the Tiara. All right, but green is first. What do I want to do? Ooh, I do have a straight shot to get, that guy. All right, so let's have green engage first. Dang it, I just realized I forgot to get fast fashion for blue again. 4D glasses. Disintegrate. Return 1 tile from anywhere to the bag. Nice. Yes, okay. Green is engaging and shooting with a cannon up there. We draw 2 and resolve them both. Okay, a miss and a hit. That's totally cool. So we get the 2 purple, which means we have unlocked Furious Hamster. So we can give it to green or blue, and their critical misses will be hits. Now let's give it to blue because they're about to attack in a second. And the miss still goes over on green's board. In fact, if you miss twice with one of those cannon actions, you would put both things on the same slot. Right, that was pretty cool. But yeah, I need to work on blowing these up. Although, do I even have enough hits left in the entire bag? I don't have many. So I do want the green to teleport. So wait, if I have 3 actions, I could go 1, shoot. Okay, no, I wouldn't have enough. Crud. I think green's just gonna teleport. And they're going over 2 purple, and let's get the fast fashion. Remember this time. It's a hitchhiker. Great. We get a minion on the 0 space. And then I think we draw again. This doesn't say draw again. But I think every crisis you draw again. Maybe I'm wrong. Buddy HUD 9000. Disintegrate. Use any agent's core suit once. That does sound cool, but we can't do anything with it right now. And that ends green's turn, even though they only did 2 things, because I just really want them to be here so that purple or blue can jiggle the Mechapede there and not end her turn and then attack. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Okay, next up is purple. We'll lock in one of these, but I don't think we want to lock in both because you don't get an extra power cube for locking in more than one. That means purple has 3, possibly 4 actions this turn. Yeah, let's move one of these back into the bag and then shoot at the guy in our space. Miss. Okay. We'll shoot again. That's a hit. Okay. And then I think I will go ahead and move that back into the bag. Yeah, mainly because I'm worried about blue not being able to actually hit the Mechapede without more tokens or tiles. Speaking of blue, gets a free power cube. And for the first action, they will wiggle the Mechapede that way, which is not end their turn because they can benefit from green's stuff. All right, now let's attack. Low chance I'll hit here, although I guess with the Furious Hamster, it's better. Oh, never mind. We got a hit. So 1 more, and the Mechapede will be gone. And the big thing is we'll get all those hits back. Okay, so we have 2 actions left. 3 if we use a cube. Ooh, and actually I'm realizing, why not do this? Blue can use green's boots while they're sharing a space, so she can also move them together. Or they're all female or non-binary, but I forget which is which. So that's, what was that? That was jiggle, attack, move, move. Let's work towards the purple and also killing the final Mechapede lowest level thing. And yeah, the Mechapede's not going to do anything this turn, so that's about it. All right, red is last to go, and this time this critical miss has to go back in the bag. Get all their actions back, and they're going to move over to where the enemy... Oh, wait, they start in purple's space. I guess it doesn't matter. Being able to teleport doesn't matter much right now, so they're going to move this token into the bag. Then they want to use the Mendory to heal, but since they get a double draw, we'll go ahead and try the attack. And it's a miss. And a hit! Hey, look at that. So they'll shoot the 1-on-3. And then they will engage the Mendory, which, since it's fully repaired, gets them both their armor packs back. So no more sudden damage, making us do a ton of terrible stuff. Yeah, I think I'm going to disintegrate their variable load lifter. I'm going to grab the hit from these two, because I already got the die from it and the power up. Oh, in fact, could I get the power up again? I guess that I could, interestingly. But yeah, that'll fill the bag up a little bit better for when they try to finish off the Mechapede's bottom level in a second. All right, that brings us to... what do I want to do here? Has to be blue or red first. I want one of them, blue or red, to grab the die on the Mechapede, then also shoot the Mechapede the last time. Does that have to be earlier or later? Maybe let's have red go first, because then green can hopefully actually blow up the Mechapede, and then like purple can teleport blue, and then blue can do something else, I'm thinking. All right, which one do I want to do? I don't really care as much about spawning the head back. But no, this would be even more people attacking. So yeah, we'll do frontal assault. This one also disintegrates. What the heck? All right, so first, the left arrow means that the cannons move in the indicated direction. Or if they were already moved, they would go back to center. So it just kind of changes who you can shoot at. And then these guys attack, which does nothing. The dropping is what actually does damage. When they attack, all that would matter, it would only matter if like one of our people was here. And then for each alien, they'd take a damage. So actually, it is pretty terrible. But if you're in the planetary defenses, it can't hurt you. Okay, then the tiara is where things are going to be nasty, because we're getting a guy on 5, and then they attack. So they always prefer agents first. So purple will lose an armor from that. This guy's going to damage the teleporter. The first time it's damaged, you can only teleport to the teleporter. You can't like use the teleport action to go to planets and stuff anymore, so that's not great. And then this guy's going to damage engineering. Normally you can use engineering to put like a little special Titan token in the bag that counts as a hit and also gives you free cubes in this scenario, or repair any ship sector. Now you can just repair any ship sector except comms. Okay, and that's it for attacking, and then go into 4, where red is ready to say hi. And then nothing happens with the Mechapede, and this one's disintegrated again. Okay, and... oh my gosh, more tiara attacking. This is not great. We need to deal with that ASAP. We'll see how red does, although we have not destroyed the the Mechapede yet, so there aren't many hits in the bag. So for red's first action, let's get a hit back in, because everyone counts. Then we'll have him attack with his rage plate for the second. Okay, I didn't need 2 hits. One's just fine. And I think repair a teleporter. So let's move there for his third action. Attack for his fourth, although he doesn't get his bonus here. Oh, that was awesome. Got the guy. And then he'll use his 1 power cube he's been saving for his 5th to engage engineering. And he'll repair the teleporter back to full. Our next is green. We'll lock in the miss. That's right, they only did 2 actions last turn. And yeah, they're going to try to get the Mechapede. I wish they had the hamster now instead of blue. And they're getting a cube from locking in the miss. So they've got 3 actions, 4 with the cube. So let's go 1. 1. I guess they got to move that away. 2, 3. Oh, they might as well bring blue with them, with the boots. And then, yeah, not great odds, but they'll go ahead and shoot. And actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and disintegrate the Buddy HUD 9000 to use any agent's core suit once. We'll use red's double draw ability to have a better chance of hitting. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was beautiful because I don't think there's many hits left in the bag. But now there are. Yay! Because these, boom, go in, and this is flipped to nothing forever. So yeah, the Mechapede is a much lower threat now. I really need to deal with the tiara and the aliens. But cool, that worked out great. By great, I mean stupidly lucky. Okay, that one goes away for purple. We'll go ahead and lock in that to get a power cube. They used 1 last turn, so we'll just grab that one. So let's see, I think I want to shoot that guy and then maybe shoot somebody else and then teleport blue somewhere more useful. Let's start with the shooting. Awesome. It's nice to have all those hits back in. At some point, I want to get somebody to activate comms because all these tiles would come back. So that was 1. Let's try 2. Let's try a shoot for 3. Yes, okay. You get lucky. And then, yeah, no question, because otherwise blue's turn to be somewhat wasted. We're going to use her power cube to engage and teleport. I think I need to teleport blue to this one. That would certainly be useful to shoot that. All right, and blue's getting another power cube, almost ready to do their power up, which I think also heals you fully, so really I should try to, like, actually get blue hurt. But let's do move, 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 engage. I'll show you why. That's going to go here, grab this lovely die, run back here, and attack. Here we go. We almost got a full thing, which would get us a power up here. And then we're close to unlocking our second pet. Okay, we're doing a double shot here with the cannon. Let's see if we get lucky. One. Oh, wow. My God. Okay, I'll take it. Hit. I need to get these all back, too. And a 3 blue. She'll go there. This is actually better than I've done in my previous games. Because, yeah, how many do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4. 8 more dice, but they are all the hardest ones. Like top of the Mechapede, top of the Invaders. In fact, I don't even know if all of them are on the board yet. All right, so that's everybody, and red or blue can go next. Blue wants to shoot a bunch. Red wants to shoot a bunch. But red could potentially get to the tiara controls and put all the hits back on the tiara into the bag, so blue has a better chance of hitting the final invaders. So yeah, let's leave red going first. And then regenerate. So we'll do take cover, which does not disintegrate itself. Okay, first the invasion board moves back, and then they would attack, but blue's protected by the planetary cannons. And this is great. We got 1, 2 shots to take them out. They've got the furious hamsters, so we have a chance. Okay, now the tiara is not ideal. Well, actually, no, never mind. We cleared out those guys pretty well. So 7, and then the wardrobe gets damaged. Normally, you can reshuffle the power-ups back into the deck, the discarded ones that I mentioned when you've taken some, or you can engage to launch a token that is a hit and a power-up every time you draw it into the bag. But now, crisis, discard the... Oh, crud, I got to discard all the cards in the power line. And there is no power line. You may not power up while this is damaged. Great. So both these get discarded, not disintegrated, so I could repair the wardrobe and use the action to get them back later, but not yet. And then, okay, we put another person out on 8. Okay, and then finally, the Mechapede drops goo from 2 heads, but honestly, the Mechapede is not a problem at all at the moment. All right, let's see what comes out. I figured this might happen at some point. Oh, this one sucks. Wardrobe malfunction. Place on an agent. They lose core suit function until removed. Now, I think one way to remove it is to transform, which makes me think I put it on blue, and then if I can, like, take a damage to get my 4th power cube and make it transform and get rid of it. Yeah, that seems like probably the safest option. All right, and then, oh my God. All agents take 1 damage, or all ships sect. We got to do the all agents take 1 damage, I think. That's terrible. Thankfully, everyone has at least 1 armor, but good lord, we need to get to the Mendery, especially purple. All right, can you stop with the crises? Can you stop? Okay, maybe not that one. We can't stop them. So that would do the invasion down again, which means I'd rather do the more heads, more goo. Just means I'll have to kill that Mechapede head again. All right. But either way, red's up. I think I got a pretty clear picture of what to do for them. I think I'm going to go 1 attack, 3 move here, and then engage the comms to get all the tiles back. And hopefully I'll hit 2. But even if not, I'll get the tokens back, so it's not the worst thing in the world. That's oh, beautiful. Okay, doesn't really matter. Well, it does matter a little bit. I'm just looking who's spawning with this one. I'm going to activate 1 and 3. 1 and 3 knows it. Okay, so let's say I hit 7. Then 3rd action move, 4th activate comms, which lets me return all the tiles in the tiara. That's going to be amazing. Next up is green, hanging with the Mechapede. This miss goes back, and this cube is gone. All right, first thing green's definitely going to do is grab this purple 4. Although a bit of a bummer, that would give me a free power-up for completing the row. But while the wardrobe is damaged, I can't power up. All right, and then what should green do for their other actions? Well, they can move here and get rid of some goo. And then for their last action, should I shoot the Mechapede? I mean, it's just going to move back, but yeah. I do need the blue 4, the green 1, and the purple 1, and the red 3 at some point. This is why I've never won this mission. But I also kind of want to move further left because I know that head's about to regenerate. Yeah, I'm also worried about screwing up blue's chances of hitting, because them taking out the row of things is more important, I think. So we'll do that. All right, now purple is up, and the miss they locked is going back. What does purple want to do? You can kill that guy up at 7. They could go to the Mendery and heal, because they're the only one with no armor at the moment. But they wouldn't be able to do anything else, right? Because they have 1 attack, 3, 4. They wouldn't have time to actually heal. Maybe they hold off healing 1 turn. They go 1, 2, 3. Ooh, they could repair engineering. Or not engineering, the wardrobe. But yeah, I think I like that.
All right, so that'll be move, attack. We'll see. Wow, okay. So again, that's taking out an attack from somebody else. And then move to engineering and repair. I forgot engineering itself is hurt. But now let's repair the wardrobe. So I guess we get the power line back. Too late for us to get that power up we would have gotten earlier. Okay, and finally, blue does not get their free power cube. I think they want to do one attack, move, engage to hopefully kill the last guy. So let's try that. So one attack. Hey, that's okay. You know what? That's okay. Because number one, it'll give them a way to get a power cube next turn. Number two, they've got an armor plate. And number three, because of the Furious Hamster, they still hit. Oh, crud. So they don't take it on their board. It actually goes here, doesn't it? That's fine. So then they'll move, and then they'll engage the cannon. Just one hit is fine. It's a miss. Okay, cool. So, oh, actually, this is perfect. So now what I just said will happen. We'll hit. All these come back. This, I think, flips. But the miss will give them a way to get another power cube next turn, so eventually they can transform or try to. And they could actually take another action, but they're in the cannon, they're safe. I'm happy with where everybody is. All right, so for next turn, anybody can be first except blue. I kind of want green to go first so they can shoot at the Mechapede, and then purple can teleport him. Because I think I am going to regenerate the head. Oh, yeah, either one does. Which one? Nastier. Oh, that would... I mean, I guess we can handle it now. Adding a new invasion thing, because we destroyed the last one. Although it does make all that work feel like nothing. But hey, it brings the dice closer. That's cool. And I guess, does it spawn new blues and greens? Well, we don't even need them, so I'm not going to. Yeah, we've already filled those spots, but okay. Then they would attack, but blue's protected by the defenses. Respawning 0 and 6 on the Tiara. Mechapede is gooing up the world. This one hits green. This one doesn't attack yet, but then this goes back in the bag and they are alive again. Green is also out of armor, like blue and purple and everybody. But hey, we survived, and oh, trick shot. Crisis. Until the end of the round, misses are hits, or critical hits are also power-ups. Let's see. There's a lot of misses we added to them. Let's say that misses are hits this round. We'll leave that there to remind us. And okay, a regular one. Mechapede not doing much of anything. Both of these are terrible for... Oh, wait, I can't do that one. They drop again. Crud. All right, so we said green was first. I guess they will move to get rid of the goo. And I want to work on these final dice, maybe even more than the heads, I realize now. So let's have them shoot for their second action. And nice. Let's slide that there. They're going to shoot again for their third action. And that's a miss, which this round is a hit. That's right. That'll send them back there. Now, I think for my last action, I'm going to engage to wiggle this main head over here. That way green won't get goo dropped on them, and they they won't die. So that way we don't have to teleport them. Yay. Meanwhile, purple is up on the ship. What should they? I guess they could try to defeat the person in teleporting. Go like 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, that's right. Purple is hurt. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4 and mend. We'll see if we get lucky and hit here. Although, is it? Okay, miss is a hit. Yay! Oh, that keeps misses out for a while. This is actually awesomer than I thought. Okay, and then they'll go to the Mendery and engage to fully heal. But no teleporting for us, I guess. All right, coming to blue. Gonna lock in that to get their final thing. They can't transform this turn because they have to do move, attack, engage, which clearly they can't when they've locked out one of their actions, but next turn it'll be possible. I know, what should they do? If we want to get the final dice, I guess maybe like move, attack, move back. Oh no, we only have 3 actions if I want to power up. So maybe they just engage? God, waste the rest of their turn? Maybe don't worry about powering up, because powering up might not be possible anyway. Nah, it seems like I should. Alright, so yeah, they're just going to engage for their entire turn. What a waste. How we get... Oh, wow, 2 hits. I don't even know if I wanted that many. Boom, boom. It gets us a 4 red, which is... nothing bonus. We can place everything except another 4 purple at this point, interestingly. And red still needs to go. I think I want to attack and then do the comms thing. So let's have them attack first. Oh, wait. You know what? I totally forgot. I can disintegrate fashion for power. So let's say, instead of wasting blue's whole turn, let's say they moved here, attacked once. Now watch, it'll be like a miss. Oh, okay. And then third action move back, then engage for that, using a power, and then on their next turn they can trash the 4D glasses to get their 4th power cube, and then they can still power up. Okay, that's way better. Okay, sorry, as I was saying, red is attacking with their power. That's not great. Well, at least they have an armor to cover it. Try again for second action. That's a hit this turn. Actually, yeah, now do I want to use comms and get
misses back into the bag? I don't think I do. So actually, instead, let's go move. Red sees that they're going to spawn in 1 and 3 and then attack next turn with the card I'm going to pick. So I don't want engineer to be totally damaged where I can not damage or repair any other spots. So red can take. Oh no, red has no rage plate again. When did that happen? Okay, they'll go to the Mendery for the first action and then also engage and heal. I did not realize they were that hurt. That means the ship's gonna get blown to heck. All right, who's gonna be first this turn? Green or purple? Let's try purple actually, in case maybe I teleport somebody. And yeah, I'm gonna do. I don't want to drop and take a billion damage. So we're going to do this one. More heads, more goo. So the invasion's going to kick us to the side again, which is fine. We're getting a 1 and a 3 here. And then we'll take damage here. Red will take it. And then here, the engineering gets fully damaged, which means the only thing we can do with an engage there is repair engineering itself once. And then the Mechapede is dropping a goo. Dropping it again, it goes into an adjacent spot if it's already filled. Dropping it again, so we are close to some badness, and they would have regenerated. The trick shot is out. Oh my gosh, we're almost... There's like a terrible card at the bottom. Once again, I don't think we're going to make it, but this is better than I've done. And I feel like I could be being more clever with my abilities and stuff, so we're doing okay. And so I said purple was first. Gotta like repair some stuff, I guess, right? I also think we need more people on one of the other spots. Maybe I'll send red down somewhere. Well, for now, let's shoot that guy. Beautiful. And let's get it back for a second action. And then I think we'll just won't care about repairing. Yeah, I don't know. And they'll engage and send red to the same spot as blue, maybe? There's only 2 dice left there. There's 4 left here. Let's get red down on the Mechapede board. Fast fashion, leftmost Lancer. Disintegrate. Your next attack is taken as though you are 2 spaces away. That's kind of cool. All right, now blue. It's a little complicated. So if they can do a move, attack, engage action. Actually, crud, I just realized that's impossible on the planet they're on, because you can't attack from these spots. Let's say that blue got teleported instead of red, I guess. Sure. All right, and then we'll throw away the 40 glasses to get a power cube. So then, I don't even know what we're going to do yet, but it's going to be move, attack, and engage, yeah. Move. Oh, and they can shoot the head, sure. Beautiful, it's a hit. And what was it? Engage. Oh, they got to wiggle something. What do they want to wiggle? Oh, here, I guess getting this to where green's got a straight shot at the die would be good. All right, and now we activate transformation. I think you spend all of those. I think this goes away. Pretty sure we heal. I should probably go check the rules for this. Hold on. Okay, yes, I checked and everything I did is correct. Now I get the superpower Slipstream scale. Every turn at the start of my turn, or anybody in my space, give any agent a power cube from the Titan field, or return any hit from a hitbox to the bag. And then I get my one-time ability. Take another turn. Yeah, blue. So we just redo everything, including giving somebody a power cube. Who would need? Maybe green is going to do stuff after me. Oh gosh, I guess if we shoot both of those, we would... Hey, I got a wacky idea. Let's use leftmost Lancer and Disintegrate it to attack that one. Yes! And now they've got up to 3 shots to kill that one. So shot 1... Oh, that'll do it. So I've never done this to the Mechapede. We get all this stuff back, and that is a dead body. Oh, we filled the row. Ooh, Mendery. I guess that has to be specifically them, so that's another wasted one since they're fully healed. Now, this is way better. It's checked. It says pick any agent to heal, so I'll do green, who is fully hurt. Boom. Mechapede number 2 is dead. That's awesome. By the way, I'm not sure. I think these count as like null spaces, so we can still shoot through them, maybe. And blue's still got 2 actions left. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go into green space, and then I'll get rid of the goo. But now with green's boots, they can take blue around with them, and they'll both benefit from blue's free power cubes, and this get us a ton of extra actions, or green can maybe power up too. But dude, if we can get those 3 dice, and those 2 dice, we win. Gosh, that die is so ridiculous to get. Because there's no way I don't think in this board to like move them left and right, so I can't take advantage of those ones. All right, so follows awesome. Double turns. I forgot all about red, who is going to be on the planet and is not now. Red should probably go down to the other place with the aliens, right? Maybe like move, attack, move, teleport. First of all, they're going to lock in this to get a power cube. So then, yeah, 3 or 4 actions. So sure, let's try their luck. Although, maybe I should grab all the hits. Okay. That was their second, their second action. So what the hey, for their third action, they'll attack again. Hey, there we go. And then actually, maybe they'll repair for their fourth action. Because we should have a lot of hits back, I think. So sure, they'll use their power cube to engage and repair engineering. So it just comes back being able to repair other systems except comms. All right, and green gets to benefit from blue. And yeah, they'll give themselves a power cube, I think. And then let's move them together with the boots. One. Second action, remove. Third action, shoot at another head. And nope. Fourth action, do it again. Yes. By the way, you cannot benefit from pets, only fashion, so green couldn't use the Furious Hamster on blue. So that got us a 1 green. Oh, it's nice. What's that symbol? Oh, wait, let's get to see what this guy is. Hot dog! Misses or hits for this person. Wow. Okay, this one is give anyone a fast fashion. Carbonite kicks. Disintegrate to prevent 1 damage. I'll give this to red. They're the only one who's hurt right now. All right, this is going crazy. Maybe we can actually do this. Let's make purple first again. Oh gosh, I forgot. This is going to destroy us. But yeah, let's go ahead and do this one that doesn't drop more aliens, so we don't die immediately. So first it's going to center the cannon again. Nobody's there. And they'll attack for nothing. And we're spawning on... Ooh, 1 kicks back the hit to the bag, so that's always nice when they like do that for free for you. And 7, and then Mechapede goos. Wow, aren't they just neutered away? They only goo once. That's crazy. That's another disintegrating one. And now I know what this is. Ah! This is always at the bottom of the deck. The Tyrant roars. Okay, we get an extra miss and critical miss to the bag. And then all agents take 1 damage, or all ship sectors take 1 damage. Right if I can do the agents. But then it's disintegrated, and we reshuffle and draw again. Great. And it'll never come back, but oh my gosh. What happens when we have to go through the deck again? I've never survived this long. I have to check that. I'm guessing we just reshuffle, or does anything like nasty happen? Okay, so all we have left are the options that weren't disintegrated. And okay, that one's not bad. This one sucks because they would invade, so we don't want to like ever pick that one if we can help it. All right, so they are about to attack the ship, but I really need to be attacking the people with dice if I want to actually win. So like Goofy style, maybe purple. Like goes 1, 2, spawning before they attack 7. Which is where that guy is, so I think they would just also spawn on 8, and then purple will get double shot. All right, so 1, 2, shoot, because we'll get these hits right back when they spawn in a second, and then purple's gonna teleport red to the invading place and give them a fast fashion emergency recall. Oh, whoops. We got 2 of the same thing. Let's keep the prevent 1 damage because red still has no armor and get red a power cube. So that was move, shoot, engage. And again, these 2 hits are going to come back automatically when they spawn, which is not the best way for them to come back, but so it goes. Let's put red here, I guess. Blue is up and, yeah, blue and green has got to work together to get that. Yeah, okay. So first I get to give a power cube to somebody. Should it be green? What's green's thing do? Okay, you can do as many engages as you want on a turn. And their immediate thing is, beginning with green and moving clockwise, all agents may immediately, engage if able. Because yeah, both blue and green give green a cube. They could transform this turn, potentially. Let's do it. Okay, then move together with boots. Get rid of goo together, I guess. Finally, blue will shoot, which will then move the annoying thing. Oh, that's still a hit for blue, but they do lose their last armor. That's still cool. But that's okay. Green can move over. Oh, wait, green's not going to be able to. I was thinking I could transform this turn, but I don't know if green's going to be able to do it. I don't know if I want to do it this turn because most of the engages I could do wouldn't matter. Yes, maybe I won't go for green transforming this turn. But anyway, that's it for blue. Next is red. This goes back. But they will, I guess, lock in that. Get a second power up, sure. Okay, let's go 1 regular shot, 2. Good. We got the one we needed. So we're never going to attack that column again. And ooh, that gets us another pet. What's this one? You may shoot from an adjacent space, red or purple. Ooh. I think red's going to be better for it because they're on the planet and they can like shoot while being protected by the cannons. Yeah. With that in mind, they'll move back for their last action. Actually, what the hell? Let's go ahead and shoot with their new power as though they are here to start working towards that last die. Oh my gosh, we gotta some of those back. Who had the power? Oh, that's right. Blue can do that instead of getting power ups. Maybe I'll start pulling those back with blue's power in a second. That's it for red. Green is up, and they get to give a power cube to somebody. And I think they're not going to give a power cube to somebody. They're going to grab a hit, like I said. Gosh, I guess red could just attack both of those. That might be smarter.
Okay, but green's gonna go 1 with blue. Oh, sorry, I should actually show what's happening. I guess I'll lock that and get a 4th power cube, but not planning to power up this turn. Okay, then shoot. Trying to get this dang red die. A miss. Shoot again with their last regular action. Critical miss. And they can't benefit from the hamster. That's their last armor plating. And then what the hey, they're gonna use a power cube and shoot again. Yes, there we go. Get the 3. Which, ooh, what is this? Oh, you know what? I'm abandoning the tiara because I don't win with the tiara. I just gotta shoot some things. So with that in mind, let's get purple teleported down here to help red. We get a fast fashion. Double dusters. Disintegrate. If you attack with your next attack, attack again. Repeat until you miss or critical miss. That's pretty darn cool. Especially if like red and purple could get in the same space. So well. Oh, actually, yeah. You know what? Why wouldn't I do that? Because they just need to attack the middle column anyway. Well, actually, no. I don't know like which way the thing might push. I should look. Ooh, it's going to push it to the right, which means they'd be able to use the engage attack, which is way better. Yes. All right, this is kind of crazy, y'all. I never thought I could even possibly win this. All right, so I'm not doing that. I got to do this. Otherwise, again, they drop and do just tons of damage to us. So this gets kicked there, which is great for purple, not great for red. They attack nobody. The tiara is abandoned. But they do give us back a hit. And then the wardrobe and engineering get attacked. So we can't power up again. Engineering is destroyed again. So another hit would make us actually trash some power ups. But we haven't done that yet. We've been crazy good. And somebody goes on 8 and gets us a hit. I mean, a hit token back. And finally, the only living head in New York drops a single goo. Wah wah. Yeah, but I imagine our next options will not be great. Yeah, them attacking the tiara would cause just a ton of disruptions because we abandoned. We just got to win. We're going to win, right? We don't care because we're going to win. Oh, crap. Did I say who was going first? Well, we'll just say it's purple. Okay, so purple. Purple, purple, purple. Blow some things up. Ooh, the weird thing is purple can only engage once. Like, run over and get a power up. I mean, whatever. It is what it is. We're just going to engage. We're just going to engage and hope we get some hits. There aren't too many in the bag right now. That's why. Oh, my gosh. Oh my gosh, what a way. It's so close. Okay, it's the worst purple turn ever, but whatever. You come into blue, they get their bonus, and they're definitely going to pull a hit off. I don't care about power cubes at the moment. We'll grab it from an innocuous place like that. Okay, and if they go there and shoot, that'll move, and they can still shoot the head, but then that'll move. Okay, so we might have to do some fancy crud here. Okay, so move goo away, attack. Oh, wait, hold on. Stop. Green lets me do like the wiggle thing without ending my turn, so none of that happened. Let's wiggle with it to go here where we already have a straight shot. Then shoot. I guess wiggle again in a second. Beautiful. So they go and run away. I don't have enough room for this. There we go. Okay, and then yeah, wiggle to end my turn. Oh, this is friggin' it, people. This is friggin' it. We are going to make it happen. Because red is up. The miss is going back. I hope we have enough hits. That's right, I can shoot from an adjacent space. Okay. And they have a power cube, so they can do 5 actions if they need to. They might need to. Oh, so how does it work? Like, can they shoot from here with the cat's power? Because they can't shoot. No, I guess they can't. So never mind. They'll just go 1, 2, engage. I think that's all they can do. We just need a friggin' hit. We just need. Okay, I don't care. I will take the crit. Oh, wait, they have no armor. All right, so we're going to have to do the thing, but hold on. I'll put that down first. One left, but let's do this. All right, so crazy this is the first time this has happened. Because red has no armor, instead we do the disruption. So the current danger level is where it started, 2. We trash 2 of those cards away. Then we bring it to 3. But I don't care. Green just has to shoot this thing once. So I'm not locking any. Well, yeah, I want to have more shots. So all of y'all go back in the bag. I don't care. Although, I guess some critical misses could be pretty bad here. Oop, but hold on. They get to benefit from blue's fashion. Let's put a hit back in the bag. And here we go. There's 5 chances to hit this guy. Number 1, miss. That's fine. Doesn't even hurt us. Number 2. Friggin' number 3. Oh my gosh. I do not think we'll survive the next event turn, people. Come on! All right, there's their last possible attack because the power. Yes, let's friggin' go! Okay, I am going to run the last event round because I'm pretty sure we would die. Oh, I guess I should have given somebody the turtle where they would heal an armor when they attack. And we get the hot dog. But no, we made it. I didn't think this was possible, y'all. Like, honestly, I was kind of hiding that, but I didn't think you could win this scenario. But But yes, let's see. I'm pretty sure we would lose from disruptions. Let's check that. All right, so let's just say that we didn't hit with that last one. So we would have spawned somebody on 1 and 3 of the TR. The 1 goes to the 2, and then they all would have attacked. So that's 2 attacks on Wardrobe, 2 on Engineering, 1 on Mendery. So Wardrobe could have shrugged off the first one. The Mendery one doesn't matter, but that's 3 disruptions from the remaining attacks. So that'd be 3 for the first one. Then it goes up to 4. 4 for the second one. Then it goes up to 5. 5. And then, okay, if we get one more disruption, we lose. Which, I guess Mechabeat couldn't drop Goose. So we would have survived one more turn. That makes me feel a lot better about my crazy draw luck there. Cool. All right, so good lord, that was Conquest Princess. How the fridge did I win that? I mean, it was just stupid luck sometimes. Not the last turn. Like I said, I could have had an entire turn to get like 3 of us all attacking the Mechapede. But besides that, that was pretty crazy. But yeah, what do I think about this game? It is a very tactically rich and rewarding crisis management game. That's really what it comes down to. The only thing I need to say is if you love, the pandemics of the world, or more thematic ones, I guess. Like, actually, what I would really compare this to is the loop. Is that what it's called? Where the little thing is rotating and dropping cubes? I think the sort of kind of goofier theme, the time travel aspect, the really cool combos and leveling up make this, like, kind of a comp to that one, more than something like Pandemic in the crisis management space. But for better and potentially for worse, based on your group, this is a more complex game than most crisis management ones you might see. There's a lot going on, even in this basic scenario, and the other scenarios have entirely new boards, entirely new things going on. So huge value proposition for this game. You get a ton of extra gameplay and options to kind of take you through, which I think is awesome. If you like this kind of game, it's going to reward you for a long time. And I think you saw solo is tactically great, controlling all these people. When I've played co-op, it's been fun too. Just some caveats to be aware of. Sometimes your best option in co-op is just to do something kind of repetitive. Like maybe you're the person staying on the spaceship attacking minions over and over. Or maybe, you really just want to engage, like you saw me do a few times, for your whole turn because you didn't set yourself up with good other options and your turn is done really quickly. Or you lock a ton of like misses and don't get as many actions. So certainly at a full like 4-player count or 3-player count game, if your people aren't in the right headspace, they want to like fully be doing tons of stuff every turn, it might not be fulfilling for them. And solo might be a bit more than you want because you got to control all 4 characters and do stuff with all of them. And it's kind of like more to deal with on the table. And then also, again, this is the only game that I have won, and I have often lost like horribly, like not really accomplishing that much. I'm still sort of in shock that I won this time. So that's another thing to be aware of for this one if you're going to check it out. It is not an easy game. And I think the suggested difficulty modifier is just to remove some of these dangers, like the easiest is 0 danger tokens, which certainly does make it easier, but it doesn't really take away how crunchy the tactical puzzle can be. So I still think if you're not great at the game or playing with like younger gamers, that won't be enough for them to actually do the smart things they need to do to win. So, your mileage may vary, but I don't think this is one I'm going to break out with my kids. This is definitely more of like a gamer group or solo kind of game for me personally. But yeah, I think Conquest Princess is a lot of fun. But the key thing is don't let the goofy theme and the fun art throw you off. This is, again, a very tactical, pretty heavy crisis management game. You have to really do clever things and have a bit of luck to prevail. Somehow I did it in this video. But yeah, that is the game. Go check out the new crowdfunding campaign. I think it should be up as of this posting. And I think this one is great. Go see what you think too. Thanks for watching, everybody. Good gaming, and I'll see you at the next stop.